And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your
We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans.
Well, so I was just saying, I don't know if he's a diddler or not.
Oh,
you know, like
Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
I just don't believe he is. There's something in my internal that I don't want to believe it. Maybe that's part of it. You know what I mean?
All right, everyone's
Yeah.
good now. So yeah, that was the issue.
I like that Bruno and Michael. I like that combo. It's pretty nice, dude. That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have a banger. If that was true, that'd be a #1 hit, no doubt.
Right?
No doubt. What about you?
I feel like it's a really hard question, man.
Yeah.
I want to do something like
Dude, I got a douchey one too.
Okay.
I'll wait until after Chris.
I hadn't said mine either.
Yeah.
what's yours? Do yours first.
Chris is contemplating.
Mine would be Michael Jackson and Celine Dion because they're both very emotional in their voices,
Okay. Yeah. I like
and
that.
I can see both of them doing a song together.
I'm surprised they never did.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I really
Yeah,
am.
me
I'm-
neither.
I'm surprised they
I don't
never
think
really
they
did.
ever have.
Damn.
Wait, who'd you say?
Wait, it's-
Who in Celine Dion?
Michael Jackson.
Michael
Celine Dion.
Jackson. Celine
Yep.
Oh, okay.
God
Yeah.
dang it, man. This is really hard.
Oh, Chris is stumped.
Yeah. This is.
What?
Well.
You got him, Peaches.
I want to do. I'd want to do hear something that I know would sound good, but for never in a million years would it even happen.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay. Like they hate each other?
No, not like they
it's-
hate each other. They're just like, like if you did, I don't know, like Eminem and Slipknot or something.
Oh wow. It'd probably work. But I've heard
Yeah.
those smash ups before though, because they do like
Yeah.
the YouTube smash ups, which are pretty sick.
Yeah,
right?
they do those sometimes. Or like or I'd want to do something really heavy, like a Slipknot or like a Slaughter to Prevail, with also like more of a poppy, clean singer, like like if Miley Cyrus and Slaughter to Prevail did a song together.
Dude, what about Slaughter
Coffee
to
cream.
Prevail and Queen?
Queen.
Yeah, dude.
See, you bring
Yeah.
up Queen, and that's what I'm thinking too. Is like Freddie Mercury. How many people
Yeah.
would he sound so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
good with, bro? Like
Yeah.
Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury sounds so good with so many bands.
Well, because he had that like
Oh my God,
when he
classic
would
voice.
scream, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like not scream, but like he had that aggressive when he would go up and
Yeah.
like he could control it.
Man,
know, the
can you
pitch.
imagine if Queen did Bohemian Rhapsody, but then Slipknot did like the backing vocals to all that? Like they were the ones shouting back the lyrics to him. That would
Peyton
be fucking,
says Britney Spears and Slipknot.
that would
Oh,
be
man.
fucking sick.
It'd be,
So yeah,
I've heard
whiskey,
it.
whiskey, and Danielson are shitting all over Rumble chat.
Yeah, no
They don't
shit.
like it.
It's all good. This chat.
I've never had
sucks.
issues with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, compared
But
to
I do
YouTube,
have
it
another
does.
question. I have another question though. It's
Yeah, yeah.
kind of like the same. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
But,
go.
okay,
do
what
it.
are musical artists that have done collaborations with each other that you would have never put together, but somehow it worked out? For me, it would be Aerosmith and Run DMC with Walk This Way.
That's the original right
Mm-hmm.
there.
That was a good one.
Yeah, another good one that I didn't expect to be good was Metallica and the Symphony. That mix was
that was
fucking
sick.
badass.
That was sick. Oh, you know what?
Was that-
Metallica. Miley Cyrus doing Metallica's song was fucking dope.
Oh yeah,
as
she did do
fuck.
that. That was really good.
That was so dope, man. That one it fit her really, really well.
Really?
Yeah,
What was the
it did.
song?
It was
Nothing Else
Nothing
Matters.
Else Matters. It was
Well,
so
even
good.
the new fucking Eminem song he just released, where he demoed fucking what's the song? The newest song he just released. It sounds like old Eminem.
Yeah. Oh,
Three Doors
Houdini?
Down.
Huh?
Houdini?
Miss Cupcake
Houdini,
says
yeah.
3 Doors Down.
3 Doors Down.
What was I forget who he sampled that from.
I mean, that's a good one because there's a bunch. I'm sure I'm missing some great ones, but there's like a lot that were. You remember that other one that I thought was well, it's not like odd, but you remember when Travie McCoy and Bruno did that song?
Oh,
Billionaire?
Steve Miller's Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Yep.
That's what it was.
But
Oh,
that,
yeah,
that was
okay,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I always liked it like when the rap artists do like a song and they bring in like a vocalist to kind of fucking kind of chill it out, because like even like Falling in Reverse, my daughter loves Falling in Reverse, and they brought Jelly Roll in on that song and he did like the choruses and shit.
Oh yeah.
It's just like you get that like energy, and then somebody comes in and sings on top of it, and it's like fucking it's like powerful.
Yeah.
Love that shit. I don't know. There's way too many fucking options, man. I mean, that one I said was more for me. I mean, I think Greg's would be a hit. Like, there's no doubt that would be a fucking hit. So like Bruno and Jackson would be a fucking
Yeah,
banger,
that
bro.
would be a banger.
Dude, my douchebag one would be Limp Bizkit and Rage Against the Machine.
Ooh.
Wow, dude. That
I
could
mean,
be-
Rage Against the Machine, douchey because of their politics.
Yeah.
And then Limp
They
Bizkit.
do have a cool sound though.
But see, my question to
Cool
you would be this: would you use Rage's music with Fred Durst's vocals, or Biscuit's music with fucking whatever that fucking douchebag's name is?
They do like an Audio Slave style where they'd have
like a combo.
a mixture. Yeah,
combo
it'd be
mix.
a combo.
I was thinking, can you imagine like Fred Durst teamed up doing like guerrilla radio? That'd be sick.
Yeah, man.
Guerrilla Radio. Yeah.
See, like Fred Durst would be dope on something like with the Gorillas. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's like that fucking like dancey kind of shit where he's
Yeah.
like rap, because they do kind of that hip hop stuff. There's a ton of artists that I wish would just fucking work together just to create something weird. You know what I mean? Like just something like totally unique and weird. That'd be dope.
Evanescence and Garth Brooks.
Oh, weird. That's
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah,
don't think
man.
I've ever heard anything about Garth Brooks.
No,
oh yeah, you have.
Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
What's that song? Friends in Low Places? Isn't that his song?
Yeah, I got friends a
Yeah.
little bit. But you know what they should
I
do?
don't know
Evanescence and Chris Gaines, though,
Chris
because
Gaines
the
has to
alter
be-
ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to
You
be
got to get the
Chris
dark,
Gaines.
like emo hair, like
Yeah.
hidden in the shadows. Chris Gaines, dude.
Yeah, man. That'd be-
God,
yeah.
his alter ego.
Yeah, it's like
That's
Marshall
so fucking
Mathers and
bizarre.
Chris Gaines. It
Like
was
he
bizarre.
actually came out with an alter ego. What the hell's wrong with that, man?
Because he's a serial killer.
Yeah, that was the serial killer days. I think that's what what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird fucking guy.
Oh, I just thought of another one. Okay, this was a cute one. It's Justin Bieber and Ludacris. Ludacris actually rapped
Okay.
on Justin Bieber's
Oh,
Baby.
yeah.
You know what? Luda needs to come out with some new shit.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whiskey
That
says.
and what's his name? Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Oh,
Where the hell
yeah.
is he? Had a
Is he
fucking
alive still?
smooth voice.
I don't know what he's doing, man. I feel like Ja Rule probably died.
He's
a long
probably
time ago.
he's probably just like living on all that fucking
He's
money.
He's
he
too
made.
short to die.
We
Like
see.
that guy's small.
We got a couple in here in the chat. Whiskey says Gojira and Lacuna Coil. That would be kind of
Ooh.
sick. Aerosmith. Okay, not that. Freddie Mercury with the Strokes. Interesting. Eminem, Jelly, and Yellow Wolf. That would be pretty dope. Frank Sinatra and Kid Rock. Can you imagine that motherfucking combo? oh
What?
Oh my god.
my
Oh,
god.
What?
I could.
Frank
Yeah.
Sinatra. I love Frank. I love Frank's voice, man. Oh my goodness.
The
that
other
man's
one-
voice is so smooth.
I
Yeah.
heard an AI version the other day of who sang to the window to the Yin Yang Twins.
Yin Yang Twins. Oh no, that's
Yeah.
Lil Jon or
Yeah.
Yin Yang.
Yeah, it
One
is.
of the two.
It's Yin Yang Twins.
And then
Lil Jon.
but it was redone with Frank Sinatra's voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With
Oh.
with AI. It was actually
To
like
the window.
it was funny. It was funny,
to the
but it was really
windows,
good.
to the wall.
Yeah.
You know what? That'd be a good. Actually, that'd be a way to hear those artists collaborate, man.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
That's
true.
true.
I know they'd be
Yeah.
mad.
Well,
They'd be pissed off.
I
but
feel
hey.
like didn't Dick Cheese do that? Like
I think
Richard
so.
Cheese.
Yeah, I think he did.
Who the
He
fuck
kind of
is
did
this?
those.
Yeah. Dude, another collab that real quick before you that I love. It's one of my favorite songs that's come out this year, honestly, is the Falling in Reverse with Tech Nine
Oh, yeah.
and Slaughter to Prevail.
That
Because
was
like
really good.
we did the reaction to it and I didn't tell Chris who was on the track.
Yeah.
And so Falling in Reverse came in, there was fucking heavy, and then Tech Nine comes in and you're like, what the fuck? Yes. And
Yeah.
then Slaughter to Prevail comes in after. And it was like it was a sick three-way combination. Of
It was
like-
really
It was
good.
so good. Like that collab.
Menage
is-
a trois.
Have you listened to it, Greg?
Oh my
I
god.
have, yeah.
It's
It's on my
fucking-
playlist.
Yeah, it's a
fucking,
doozy.
that's a sick song.
Yes. Great question, Peaches. Always tough. I feel like you should give us you should just send us before
Yeah, you should send
it.
it and like give us a heads up, please.
Yeah, because they're so complicated.
No, no, hey, we can't be cheating like the
I
debate,
know,
right?
I know. Throwing us on the spot. But I like it. It makes you think for a
I liked
second.
it too, Peaches.
Well, Peaches, hopefully you finish that by Friday because I'm definitely excited to see your new project.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm
thanks
curious.
for starting the show off strong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, awesome. All right. Well, y'all have a good weekend.
All
All
right,
right,
take
talk to you
care.
Yeah,
later.
you too.
Take care. That's a good question, man.
Man,
You know what's funny
class.
though?
I wish I could turn that beeping off.
I know. You know, these are the kind of questions you like leave the show and you're driving. You're like, oh fuck, you know what would have been sick, and then you think, you know, because you think of something like
Oh,
an
yeah,
hour fucking
yeah.
later, dude. You know,
Exactly. It's a Seinfeld episode where George Costanza thinks of like the perfect comeback, and he's like, "Oh shit, I should have said that."
Yeah.
Like someone made fun of him in the office, and everybody laughed at him, and he didn't know. He was like, "Oh, "Shut up!"
One thing,
And
you
then he
know,
was thinking drunk.
I always like because with the collabs, it's not so much of a collab, but I know you do this too, Greg. But there's old artists and old bands and shit that are no longer around, and you're like, man, that vocalist was so fucking good, right? And then you think of like, man, what if he was performing with this band? Like, how good would he sound with this band? You know what I mean? There were some bands from the mid 2000s, early 2000s. Greg probably knows some Pulse Ultra, great vocals, Memento. All these guys had some really cool fucking voices. And their bands, they fizzled out. But them on some of this new shit would be dope, man. Like, they have to still be singing, right?
Yeah,
They have to be.
yeah. I still think what's Dead and Divine,
Dead and
like their
Divine.
singer needs
Oh,
to be
yeah.
on something.
He is so good.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
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 Jesus, man.
Hello,
You-
Danielson.
You come in so hot every time.
He always comes hot.
Hot come.
It's always hot cum all over the place.
Yeah.
Every
man.
time you come on the phone, it's like, fuck my ears.
Fuck my ears. That's what, yes.
But but first
Okay,
off,
now
I need to
full
correct
circle.
myself.
Okay.
I said the Strokes. I meant the Damn, I'm blanking on the name right now. I knew it as I was calling. But the guy,
White
not the
Stripes.
Strokes. It's no. Damn it, I need to look it up. It's
The Hives.
the S something, but the guy sounds just like Freddie Mercury. I've seen him in concert.
The Slants.
Sounds just like him. Not the Slants.
That's a band.
Is it?
Yes. Dude,
I
The
thought you.
Shingles. No, I don't know.
the Shingles. There's so many
Yeah.
the bands.
Yeah,
There's so many the bands.
we'll think about it. We'll think about it later, dude. So what's
Freddie
going on?
Mercury though, dude, with Franz Ferdinand. Think of that.
Hmm.
Think of that combo.
I never could get into Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah. What's
yeah,
up?
they were
What's
a
up,
little
man?
too.
They were fun. They were fun. Ben, what's going on, man?
But so I've actually got a music question for you too.
Okay.
Well, let's do it. I love it.
So, and I know it took me a long time of hearing certain songs to realize how dirty they were
Oh, yeah.
as a child growing up.
Mm.
Because my brother and sisters all listened to hip hop growing up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I probably listened to Genuine's "My Pony"
Ooh.
Thousands
30
of times.
times before I realized what that song was about, or next, "Too Close,"
Mm-hmm.
before I realized what that song was about.
That's the old boner on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what was the first
That's
song
a
you guys
good-
realized was sexual?
Yeah. This one's easy for me.
Oh, I
I'm
had
gonna-
one. I had one tonight.
tonight.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
like, oh, this is about.
You just realized it was sexual tonight?
well, not realizing it was sexual, but realizing it was about underage kids.
Oh,
What's that?
God damn it! Now you put me on the spot. Well, I
See?
put myself on the spot.
He is clammed up here.
Let me text my wife because it was her phone plan.
What do you got, Greg? I know mine for sure.
so I mean, sexual. You know, there's always like Aerosmith, Pink. When you listen to that whole song, you know, Pink. I want to wrap you in rubber. You know, it's like my favorite. That kind of stuff. But like the one song I was thinking about when you were talking about this, Danielson, was "Foster the People," "Pumped Up Kicks."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
one.
song's
Oh,
about a school
yeah.
shooting, and you know you don't even realize that until you listen to it, and you're like, "Oh shit! You better run faster than a bullet." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, ugh, not so.
I
good.
heard an alternate version of that song the other day, and I was like, wait, what? That's what the song's about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta be
Yep.
honest with you. When that song came out, I fucking hated that song, dude. I don't know what it is about that song, but I never understood that. I just never understood the song, maybe, and I didn't really dive into the lyrics too much. But I was just like, it's just a weird song, like the kicks thing, you know?
The pumped up kicks.
Yeah, I just never.
That's
that was
shoes.
I know, but I didn't. I thought it was
Oh,
about
That's
shoes.
what I thought it was about. I thought it was about shoes.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't give a fuck about shoes like that. You
But
know
that's
what, I mean?
what pumped up kicks are.
Yeah, I know. I just don't. I'm
I
like,
thought it was those old Reeboks that you pump up the tongue
yeah,
and
man.
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, my wife says It Girl by Jason Derulo.
It girl. Okay.
You're my
Hey, girl.
girl.
The Struts is the band. The
Girl,
Struts
you're my
is the band that I was
sugar.
thinking of.
Which one? The Struts.
The Struts is the band that I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
Yep.
That motherfucker's his stage presence, everything reminds me of Freddie Mercury, and I'm a big Queen fan. So
Yeah. Greg, what's yours? What you already say? You said it already, right?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. All for One. That's mine. Because me and my friend Greg Ho back in the day, they have that
Greg
song.
Ho.
She's Got Skills, and that song is literally about getting.
I
his
feel like I
dick
should.
sucked,
I
you
feel
know
like
what
I
mean?
should
Oh,
play.
yeah, I
the-
remember that.
Yeah.
I feel like I should play the songs we're talking about.
Well, so I used to play that in the car with my mom, and just fucking, I knew all the lyrics, and I had no idea, like, really what it meant. Like, she knew, she had to have known, right?
What
She's
is it?
just like,
What is
"Oh,
it
boy,
called?
She's got skills, man.
And Flex
got
had a good one in the
skills.
comment.
I want to lick
Flex
you
had a
like
really good one.
lollipop. Yeah, I'm saying.
what did
I'm
Flex
turning
say?
Japanese. That song's about jacking off.
Yeah.
Is it?
Ooh.
Yeah, because you squint your eyes and you're coming.
Ooh. Can you hear that, Greg?
I can. If I don't talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit. You got, the,
Hawk Tula.
you got to get the lyrics on that, man.
Damn, I'm back to 4th grade here.
I know.
She
man.
got skills.
That's-
I don't know.
whoa.
Why does that remind me of the Ninja Turtles?
I don't know. It's because it's kind of that vibe, you know. But what's
It's
funny?
the 80s. It's that style.
You're,
dude.
you're like 7
it
years
reminds
old.
me of a kid walking through a mall, you know, a kindergarten
Yeah.
cop style.
No,
Dude, did you guys know that Who Let the Dogs Out was about turning transsexual?
what?
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
I'm
I was gonna
sorry.
say, man. Yeah, I was gonna say. Who let the balls out? Who
Oh, what?
drop. Let my balls drop.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I like that. I
That's
like
good
that.
stuff.
God damn
That's
it.
so fucked up.
It
Someone
is.
should redo that and just do that. That'd be hilarious.
Talk about a terrible song that like blew
Dude,
up.
I remember
I know.
I remember
It's like the
me and my
Macarena.
brother would have that fucking song on repeat, just blaring in the house in the summertime. And then we'd line the stairs with like our mattresses and we'd have that song blaring and we just go up and down, sliding down the stairs.
That's really weird. Shit.
Who Let the Dogs Out?
Yeah, I don't know why that song, but that was the song at the time.
And Chris
so.
is just up there like shirtless, like whoa, 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 jumping.
Oh,
God damn it, dude. There's some bad songs that become
What?
famous. I don't get it.
What, Flex says Brown Eyed Girl. What is Brown Eyed Girl about?
It's about the
It's about a
Is it
butthole.
about a butthole?
Exactly,
I
yeah.
don't know.
That's
man.
what I thought.
I feel like we did a couple
Well-
songs. Remember, we did some reactions to like
Oh, yeah.
weird lyrics, and there were some bad ones, bro.
There's some like there was that
There's some
one
real
hip hop
bad ones.
artist, the girl was
Oh.
straight up molesting kids.
Yeah, she was fucking molested.
You know what's a really controversial lyric song that actually was popular and played all over the radio?
Oh shit.
Rape Me by Nirvana.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
just,
Rape
that's the
me.
chorus. Rape me. Rape
Yeah.
me.
yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Could you imagine that today?
Yeah, man.
oh, same thing with Date Rape by Sublime.
Date rape, but that
Yes.
one, yeah, but see that one had like that one made
If
sense.
it wasn't for date rape, I would never get laid.
yeah, but, there
Yeah.
Was, but it was, I know, but no, but it was talking about
Wasn't Date Rape Sublime's first song?
I don't know
No,
if this is
no, no,
National
no.
song?
I don't know, but that one was more about the guy who was a creep. You know what I'm saying? And he was like in the mind of a fucking weird,
Yeah.
creepy dude. And so I kind of get
Oh,
the idea behind it, but it is like if you don't know what you're listening to, it comes across.
Yeah,
weird.
the whole song he's talking about a girl goes into the bar and the guy spikes her drink and then
Yeah.
does his thing to her.
and that's
then
why he
she
says,
sues him. And
if
yeah.
it wasn't for date rape, I'd never get laid.
Yeah.
It's the man's
I getcha.
perspective. But when we were younger, like rape wasn't like something I really thought or knew all that much about, so it didn't like strike me as like weird.
yeah.
But like I do remember 9 Inch Nails. I want to fuck you like an animal, and I was
Oh,
like,
yes, dude.
I just
yeah.
remember in my pre-teen fucking days, I was like, what is fucking?
That
like
was
an
like
animal?
all
You know
over
what I mean?
MTV
Yeah.
and everything.
I want to violate you. What does that mean?
Yeah, like is this like what my dog
Is there
does?
blood
Like,
involved?
I mean, didn't Nine Inch Nails said, I want to fuck you like an animal?
that's what I just
That's what
said.
he just said.
Oh,
God,
sorry. I
alcohol
was
is a hell of
zoning
a
out
drug.
reading the comment.
I mean, good timing. That was,
Dude,
yeah, I got no soul to sell, man. Such a good
dude, this
song,
song,
though.
this song, yeah, still kicks.
This song bangs, dude.
I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Oh boy, That's what Chris tells his wife. He gets into that. Come here, honey.
Hold on, wait. This is what Chris did when he was like
Yeah, this
10
song
years old
couldn't
on the
play today.
stairs. I wanna fuck you, and he jumps down the fucking stairs, dude. I can see it now.
Yeah.
Man. He just starts humping the mattress like a fucking animal, dude.
As he climbs the stairs, he's saying, "Rape me." Rape me.
God.
No, that's what his, that's what his
I don't know
brother
how
was
my
saying.
childhood got so
Yeah.
dark all of a sudden.
Your brother was like, rape me, and you're like, I want to fuck you like an animal.
God. Okay.
Okay, we're getting weird.
Dude, you know the song that I really did like the remix of?
was that?
Framing Hanley, Lollipop.
Great song. That was a great one, dude.
Yeah.
That was a great one. Oh my god. So many
What?
good. Huh?
What?
What is that? What is that song?
Framing Hanley.
So Lollipop, Lil Wayne had
Yeah.
a song called Lollipop, and a rock band called Framing Hanley did a remix of it, and it
Yeah.
went super popular. And it reminds me of when
Never
I
heard
lived
it.
in Seattle,
Dude, it's so
and
good.
I would always just, it was good times.
It's a great, great cover. Like a
Fire
great,
it up, Chris.
it's a
I
great
know
cover.
what you mean. It just seems
Is this
like
it?
you.
Right here.
He's so sweet. I wanna lick the wrap.
Yes. Dude, this brings you back.
I want to
dude.
lick the
dude.
rapper.
This is their only song, and it's not even their song.
I know, right?
Dude, right here, though. This hits.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It doesn't sound good on my end.
Yeah, turn it down. It's too loud for this.
It's too loud.
It's too loud.
No, I can't hear it on my end.
It's so good, dude.
Oh,
it's
it's
so
good,
good.
dude.
Go listen to it, man. You're gonna put it in your car, and you're gonna be like, where
Dude,
the
that's one
fuck
of
was
those
that?
ones where I'm going to have to, like, go back and, like, put it in my playlist because that's a good one.
Dude, that whole like punk goes pop shit, those albums, there was always like
Yeah.
2 or 3 songs that were just fucking good, and the rest were just shit. But the 3 or 4, 2, 3, 4 songs were
Yeah.
so good, man.
It always is kind of like that whenever you have like a compilation where they're doing so, like the Silverchair. Remember, like, because I was a big fan of Silverchair.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, good stuff too.
And then you guys were over at my house one night, and you're like, "Dude, there's
Yeah,
like
figures.
there's an artist compilation,
Yeah.
like dedicated to Silverchair."
Oh.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Flex says skeet skeet. Yeah, motherfucker. Or that was the
Yeah,
that song.
I didn't know that. I remember
Yeah.
the Dave Chappelle being like, we say skeet. White people don't understand that, so we can say that all we want.
Mm.
White people don't understand it. And then when I understood what it was, I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, I
You
get
know
it.
what's funny is like that song is like Superman that hoe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the come. Come
There's
on. back.
like at my son's baseball game, they get to choose like their like intro songs. So when they walk up to the plate,
Yeah.
and there were kids like playing that song. I was like,
Yeah.
do they not know what Superman that hoe
no,
means?
they probably don't.
No, they have no clue.
I'm like,
I've literally seen my daughters like talk about that song. I'm like, how do you first? Because they play it at like all different shit, and it's like you don't
Yeah.
even have a clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
let them not know. You know what I'm saying? Because we all did it. We got to be fair, right? When we were young, we were singing shit that our parents were probably like, oh my god, if they only knew what the fuck
Yeah.
they were talking about.
No.
Right?
On this note, that was my original comment, but I decided to change my question. Is the new damn it, the new words kids use that we don't know.
What? I'm so confused.
I forgot the word for it, but like there were words we used to say. Like, I guess my wife said never mind, I'm lost. I'm gonna hang up
All
now.
right.
My disappointment.
All right. You go.
All right, dude.
Wallow in your pity there. Have a good night, man.
All right, we'll talk to you
All
later.
right, bro.
Boy,
That
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that reminds me of just like kids singing songs they don't know what the fuck it means.
Yep.
There was a girl like at my work where I used to work a long time ago. She was like walking down the hallway singing like my back or my
Oh,
neck,
yeah.
my back, and she didn't know the song at all.
Yep.
She's like she'd never heard it.
Yep.
And then someone just stops her and goes, "Oh yeah, what's the next? Keep going." And
Yeah.
she's like, "What are you talking about? It's like, you never heard that song?" And she's like, "No, my neck, my back." And then
That's the original
played her
WAP,
the
dude.
song.
Think about it. That's the
Who
original WAP.
who sings that? What?
No one cared.
I
It was
have
just a
no idea.
song that had the hook, and it was the
Lick
original.
It?
Yeah, that
it might be, dude.
Here,
Yeah.
listen.
My-
All you ladies
my neck.
pop your pussy like this.
Yep.
Shake your body,
Yeah.
don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this.
Wop.
Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss, just do it.
Wop.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick
Oh,
it
God.
good. Suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's the,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
the original
So
WAP,
they were
bro.
like, come on, sing the rest of the lyrics. You know,
God damn.
Hey, hello.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up, Scotty?
going
What's
on?
up, Scotty boy?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Nah, you're here, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. What was your favorite song back in the day that was like inappropriate for your age?
Oh, man. Well, you had a lot of 50 Cent songs.
That's true. That Candy Shop.
Did he
you know
say
what I'm saying?
titty sense?
The titty sense, dude.
Okay.
50 Cent. I listened to a lot of Ludacris.
I feel like if you grew
I
up with
listened
rap,
to a-
you just got it. You know what I mean? Like,
I grew up rap, but now I'm a country boy, heart to heart.
I
now.
feel like the older you get, you kind of go to more country anyway.
I feel
You
like
kind of do.
I feel
Yeah.
like everybody grew up with rap.
Yeah.
Like rap and our,
I
at our
didn't.
age. Well, that's
I grew
part
up
of it.
with 90s country because we lived
That's
with
true.
my aunt.
Yeah.
Well, like my dad, me and my brother all lived with my aunt in
So
this
you all
all the
that
same
country.
house, and she only listened to country music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But I what
I
I'm
feel
saying
sorry
is, in gen-
I used to hate country
I
music
did too,
so
dude.
bad.
I
well,
did
my
too.
dad listened to classic rock, so it was mostly like Ozzy and AC/DC.
yeah. Well, I mean, my
Yeah.
dad had that. My dad had that for sure. But like, I remember my mom dated this dude for a while, and he was really into country, and I was just like, what a douchebag, dude. Look
Dude,
at
because
these
like
fucking-
old school country, I'm not a big fan of, dude.
See,
like,
I like old school, but there was some early
yeah,
90s
old,
country. Had
Old
some,
school's good.
yeah, like, are you talking like 90s? Because like some of that early 90s was a little like gimmicky fucking, country shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Peyton,
Well,
Peyton
I-
says the older I get, the more metal I become.
That's true.
hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
like the 60s, 70s, but I
Yeah.
kind of like the newer country, like what we have now.
Sure, the country's got a lot better. There's like
Yeah.
that scene coming back, the old style, like traditional Americana style stuff is that stuff blowing up right now. We've talked about that before, but that stuff is really good, man. Like we're a little more cut down, not so like bullshit, not so poppy.
Mm,
I love that fucking shit, man. Oh, it's good. But country's always going to be big, man.
yeah.
I think they just said it was the first time in decades now, or a decade or more, that country is the most popular music again. Like it was hip hop and like pop, and like that kind of stuff.
Dude, you can
And-
tell. You can tell.
Oh,
Because, like,
yeah.
I mean, when's
Well,
Beyonce's doing a country fucking album?
Yeah, they all are, man. When
Yeah.
Post
I mean-
Malone's putting out a country album,
Oh, yeah.
like I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, dude, yeah. And you also look at like I said, like Jelly Roll and shit, right? Like he was rap, initially, and then he kind of goes more towards the countryside. Boom.
Dude, you know who's going to go country next? I'm calling it right now.
Who's that?
Tom McDonald.
Oh, I don't really care.
He's going there, dude.
I
He's
know.
going there.
I think he would just to get that cash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's a cash cow.
Yeah. Well, he's already done a country song. He did that one with
One.
that fucking what's that guy's fucking name?
He's going to do a whole album, I bet.
Do you think so? I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
I'm
He's too busy cashing in on the fucking
repeating the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah, doing the same thing.
He's doing the same songs since 2 years ago.
Yeah. So Scotty, what's
You
on your
missed.
mind, man? What are you up to?
Typical Friday night, drinking some beer.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I gotta get up early to go golfing tomorrow, but
That's cool, man.
Bummer.
Get some exercise.
That
When's tea
sucks.
time tomorrow?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yeah.
I feel like that's the generic.
Dude, do
tea
you
time.
do you like golfing, Scotty?
Yeah, I like golfing. I mean, I haven't been out this year yet, but I do have a scramble coming up in about a month, so I need to get my practice in.
A scramble. What
What's
is
a
that?
scramble? Eggs?
Golf scramble.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that.
It does
You,
make me
you
hungry.
never
when I
heard
hear
of
about it.
so a golf scramble, you get a team of 4.
Okay.
And you pretty much play best ball. So like say you have the best drive, you're gonna play that person's ball. You pick up your ball wherever your ball hit.
Yep.
Okay.
and play from the best ball that you had.
Okay, so you get four
And then-
guys, and you look at who has the best balls, and then has the best drive or the shaft, right? On the that's what it is.
Whoever
Yeah,
has
the
the
lights
best,
hot.
and then you hit your balls, and then you pick
So-
out who has the best shaft. Is that what you just said?
You
And
try to
like-
get your balls in the
No,
hole
no.
somewhere.
You pull it out of the zipper, and then you just say we're not even golfing, we're just looking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, Greg wins. You know,
Except for in golf, you don't want to get your balls wet.
That's
so
true,
It's
man.
like,
Oh, that's true.
pointless.
that's true, man.
Yeah,
That's
you,
true.
you don't want to get your balls wet.
You got to wash them though. You,
don't
do
want
wash
them
your
in
balls.
You don't want them in the sand. either.
Golfing, you do wash them. You put them in
Yeah.
the little plunger.
Yeah,
thing.
you do that little.
Oh yeah.
That's
You
bowling.
ever done that?
That's bowling. I feel like, isn't it?
You guys ever done that?
Oh, yeah,
well,
that is
I think you do it
bowling.
with.
You put it in a
Don't you do
plunger.
that?
You put it in
No,
a plunger.
the
at
golf
thing.
balls
It's-
go in like a little machine, right?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah.
Well, it
uh-huh.
probably depends on how old it is, but I know you used to put your ball in there and you used to fucking.
Or unless
Shake weight
you're
that bitch,
what
you
movie
know?
was that? Was
Yeah.
that Billy Madison where the guy just sucked on the balls and then
That
spit them
might
out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No,
Happy Gilmore.
He put his
Or Happy Gilmore, that's what it was.
Is it-
Happy Gilmore. He put his underwear in the ball of the washer.
Yes, that's right, dude.
I feel like I've seen something where a guy just like had a ball in his mouth and he's like, "Give me a ball," and he like spit it out.
Probably, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Probably.
He was
that's
just sucking on the
reminiscing
thing.
something.
Ah, God damn, I love it, dude.
Oh, but anyways, so my one question was,
Yeah.
Flex asked, what was the meaning of life in the conversation before we all started?
Mhm.
But then me thinking, what is the meaning of us being an American? What does that mean to you guys? Like, because I have a follow-up question to that.
Okay.
too.
So
Jeez.
is
Fuck.
it the what we act like? Is it like what we hope it is? Because I feel like
That's
for
what
me,
I'm saying.
yeah, for me, like the ideology of being an American is that like we're free. You know what I mean? We can do as we please and grow as we wish and have rights and have guns and be patriotic and have a family and do whatever we want with our jobs, you know? But like in reality, are we that free? You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like,
dude.
do we have that many choices? Like,
Do we have fake
Yeah.
choices?
Peach is saying Scotty getting all deep.
I know.
But
We
yeah.
went from laughing to like, oh fuck.
No, I like it.
no,
I like
this
it.
is,
Though.
no, this
I like
is
it.
good. This is good.
I think if literally for me, it's going down the Constitution or at least the Bill of Rights. You know, like
sure.
like the First Amendment, Second Amendment,
Yeah.
Third Amendment, going all in order. Like, you know, freedom of speech,
Yeah. Yeah.
free to have your gun. What's the third? What's the third one?
I definitely, I feel like, what I feel like is true to this day is I feel like in this country, you can still be what you want to be. You know what I mean? If you really like put in the effort, it may not be exactly what you want it to be, but you could go down the path and like reap some reward for doing what you want. You know what I mean? Like there's a
Do you
reason that
guys
people
know
come
what the
here.
Third Amendment is, though?
Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
No, I don't.
What is it?
It's basically saying it forbids forcible housing of military personnel in a citizen's home during peacetime.
That's why I don't
So it
remember.
forbids the operation of military on the U.S. grounds when it's not a war here.
Yeah.
That's the Third Amendment, dude.
Well, yeah,
So
but
that's like
that's why
pretty high up
that's why like I don't remember because that one seems irrelevant. Not saying
No, it's not a real dude. That means there is no military operation within the country unless there is war in the country.
But see, now here's where it gets fishy, though, because
yeah,
you have listening devices like your phone, your
Yeah.
TVs, your smart devices, where military can be in your house without physically being in your house.
Yeah, well, that's where the amendment is. It's like
Yeah.
the military can't be physically patrolling the United States citizens on homeland. That's the kind of how it is.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
I don't know. I feel like it's something like it can't just come take over your home and live there. You know what I mean? War and war.
Well, it's
Or
why
hunker down.
that's why they probably made that, because when during the Revolutionary War, we were still quote unquote under rule of the Queen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the British Army came over here and was like, "Hey, you guys can't fucking live like this." So they
Or was
just,
it a king back then? I don't know.
or whatever.
So it just says
And then they came in and asserted themselves and would just take people's houses, and that's where their
Exactly.
bases would be,
Yeah.
and like that kind of
Give me your wife for the night.
It prohibits the government from quartering troops in private homes, a major grievance during the American Revolution.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to say is like we haven't had to deal
Look
with
at
that
that. I knew a
kind
little.
of shit.
I knew a little something about history.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. I don't know. What's your take, Scotty?
I feel like we, as Americans, we need to like kind of stand our ground and, kind of live. But let me follow up with my next question.
Mhm.
Is how do we feel about our almost maybe gonna be next president Kamala Harris kind of changes her take on immigration?
She changed her take on it?
And she's, because before she was all like, let all the illegals over, we can't detain them, do nothing, all of that. But now all of a sudden she's like, well, Trump is just for himself, and he's not gonna secure the border. But now all of a sudden she's gonna secure the border if she's elected.
I think Kamala is just saying what she thinks she needs to say to try to win people over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called flip flop.
So, I mean-
politicians do it all the time, dude. It's like they
So,
know what's
like, I
popular,
mean-
but they know what's not popular. I don't know. What do you think?
So, like what I mean, like, yeah, I get it. Like, we do let immigrants over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what being America is.
Yep.
We let immigrants over here,
Legally.
but we don't let them over here illegally.
I don't think anybody thinks that she's going to do a good job on the border. I don't even think her own party thinks she would do a good job on the border, but she has to
Well-
say it, like she has to, because the whole border
Well-
czar and all the other things, like she has to flip that one because that's her weak spot, quite honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was always her weak spot,
Yeah.
and it's still always going to be her weak spot.
Yeah. I think when they get on stage, if that happens, where Trump and Kamala are on stage and they actually have discussions about the border, she's going to seize up on it. She's not going to be able to handle herself because she has nothing positive to say about it. You know what I mean? Trump's going to
She'll come up with something. She'll
No,
come
she
up
won't.
with something,
She's
dude.
terrible. She is so terrible at speaking.
I know, but she's planning on. She has time to plan. You know what I mean?
Oh, the cackle.
Yeah, she can plan the cackle, dude. I think one of her old aides came out and said that she's very, very smart. She is not good at speaking to people. Like when she gets in front of people, and we know everybody has this, right? You do it in school. You have to speak and give a presentation. You may be very talkative and personable, but once you have to stand in front of people, I think she has it. I think she really can't handle really speaking in front of people. I think her brain just fucking, just fucking goes all over the place. And
when she doesn't have a script.
Yeah, but like even with the script, man, I think it just I don't know if she's going to be able to do that. That's going to be her challenge. Look what happened with Tulsi Gabbard, right? Like she had to have known that question was coming, and when Tulsi started bringing that shit up during the debates, she had nothing to say about it. She like froze.
That's why she
completely
doesn't
froze
do
up.
any kind of speaking that involves answering any questions or any kind of back and forth conversation.
Well, yeah, I just seen that they're doing 3 debates, one on Fox, one on ABC, and one on somewhere else.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild, dude.
So, what do you think is actually like? What do you think's more probable? Do you think that she is going to win, or do you think that Trump is going to win?
I think Trump's going to win.
Well, Scotty, what do you think?
I honestly think Trump's gonna win, but I think some shit's gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's what I worried about too.
There's a lot of theories going around that shit's going to go down during the DNC. Actually,
Yeah, there's not even
Biden's gonna.
There's not even it's not even foretold that she's actually going to be the candidate. Let's be very
that's
Exactly.
true. That's true.
Exactly.
But
Well, remember that post by freaking what's his name, McAfee,
Mm-hmm.
saying that the DNC is going to discover that they have this ability to elect whoever they want. So they're
Yeah.
gonna do that.
The problem with it is at this point, listen, here's the truth. I think they've put a lot of money into her, and over the past couple weeks, they push, like everybody get on her side, and I'm not gonna say she doesn't have people at her rallies, even though some of it's AI, I'm sure, but she definitely has people, and some people are dumb enough to just be like, yeah, Kamala is great, even though they hated her, right? She's one of the worst VPs of all time. But now they support her, and I think it'd be weird at this stage now for the DNC to fucking remove her because they just spent so much money trying to push her, and it would to me it would strike as a very confusing thing for people that are already very dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's also a point too. There's a lot of states that can't even
That's
pull
true.
Biden off of the ticket.
Unless they
unless they remove him or he dies, right?
or they force
Yeah.
them to change the laws.
Yeah.
They can do it.
Yeah.
They can absolutely.
They'd have to do it quick.
Yep, they can do it though.
They're
And,
running out of
and
time.
that to me would be super shady, right? Like you have to change
Be
the
super
laws to make it,
obvious.
but we've seen them do it. We've seen
Dude,
them do
I
it with
think
the pandemic.
they don't care right
Oh,
now.
well,
Like
no.
their whole thing is
Well, shit, I
obvious.
can tell you right now. Like Ohio was one of. I live in Ohio.
Mhm.
Ohio was one of them, and they already changed it to where they're putting Kamala on
Yeah.
the ticket.
I just seen
No,
a,
really?
I just seen a state where they actually made it to where they're I forget fucking what state it was. I feel like it was an important state, but they made it to where they're only doing paper ballots this year.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, because I was looking up voter ID, and I found this article from March of 2024. It says 29 million Americans live under new voter ID laws put in place since 2020. And these are battleground states: Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
Mhm.
And there's this map where it says, will I be asked to show an ID when voting? Dude, can I share? Can you enable sharing so I can show my
hold
screen
on.
just this map? Because this really shocked me.
There you go. Go ahead.
Can you see this?
Yes.
So this
Oh
map
shit.
here.
Hold on. Not when I switch it to you.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You just have like a solo of me.
No, it's a blank fucking screen. You're just like at the top in a little weird thing.
Okay, well, I'll stop sharing. It's fine. But I was surprised to see Washington State says yes, requested, meaning that Washington State has requested that voter ID be used in voting.
Mm.
But Oregon, California, Nevada, you're not going to need ID, right? Same thing with New Mexico.
Yeah.
But Arizona, you have to show your ID.
Yeah.
Wyoming, North Dakota, the ones that I already listed. And same thing with Texas, like you have to show your ID.
Yeah.
It's literally like the majority of the United States, you have to show an ID
Yeah.
now.
Correct.
Whereas you
Which
didn't really have to do that.
should
in the
be.
past.
Should be, but there's still like loopholes to it, and that's the shitty part. You know what I'm saying? Like even the states that say you have to, there's ways where like who's checking the ID? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they care if you just flash a fucking like?
Well, that's where
Yeah.
there's got to be different kind of things put into place.
Well, like I can tell you in Ohio, like when I go vote, like even in like a local vote, like they literally take my ID and scan it.
Yep.
That's good.
Well, and so that's my biggest concern is the digital ID being used as. So the voter ID will be pushed as this digital ID. So everyone will have to go to a digital ID where you have biometrics like face scans, iris scans, whatever. You have Trump's lawyer talking about this, saying, hey, we should just go to a biometrics digital ID for voting, you know, like we do it at the TSA. There's a lot of airport stuff that uses that now for like Fast Pass. You just go up there, scan your face, you go.
Yeah.
So that is my biggest concern. And like when you look at JD Vance, and Peter Thiel put a lot of money into JD Vance. He's big into like this biometrics kind of digital cryptocurrency environment. I feel like that is they're building the infrastructure right now, and then same thing with Elon Musk putting a lot of money into Trump.
Yeah.
That's my biggest worry.
See, I've never been one big on JD Vance. I can tell you, he's from Ohio,
Yeah.
and I've never really been big on him. But that's who Trump picked, so
We'll see.
Seems
you know?
weird, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
we'll
seems
see.
Weird.
You know, I don't love that he was so against Trump, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get why people may have been against Trump, but I don't know. We'll see, man. He obviously has something, you know what I'm saying? But then again, what did Pence have? Really? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pence was a
That's true.
fucking pile of dog shit. So maybe he is that. I do enjoy, to Chris's point, we were talking about the show the other day, like, he's got a little, like, you know, he's less boring than Pence, that's for sure. He seems like he engages well. He seems to debate well. He speaks clearly and actually debates well. So, you know, we'll see.
I actually just seen that one video. Well, it was a TikTok that somebody posted that he was around the Air Force One when Kamala was there.
Yep.
And Kamala didn't want to answer any questions, so he went up to the reporters and started answering questions for her.
Yep. It was good.
So Scotty, did you see our last episode on that?
No, I didn't.
It's
it's
pretty good. You should check it out. Check out that segment because like his posse around him was the fucking show.
Yeah, it was
like
the
that
show.
whole, like where did he get these guys? I have no idea. But
From the
one
bar.
of them,
He
like,
got him from the bar down the street, bro.
yeah, he just plucked this guy off of like a Malibu bar, like a beach bar.
They
Probably.
were like Wall Street rejects. You know what I'm saying?
I might have been one of them.
Hey,
but
man. That's
you
good.
never know.
Listen, I think it'll be interesting. I think when the debate happens, especially with Waltz or whatever that piece of shit.
Apparently, both. Yeah, I don't know when the vice president debates.
I think that's going to be a good debate. I think JD might do well, and I think that'll be his ticket of like winning people over, is watching him destroy that guy, because that guy has some stuff.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I think JD's gonna destroy him because that dude wants tampons in every restroom, man and woman restrooms.
Yeah.
Well, he was the fucking governor of Michigan, right?
Yeah, Minnesota.
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
you know what we should do?
He
with
was
the
the one
tampons and
that allowed all the fucking rioting and all the fucking bullshit to go on.
Apparently, he also
Right.
does, like, retired right when he was supposed to be sent off to fight in war. So I mean, there's a bunch of shit I'm sure that'll come up. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, like the whole like draft dodger
All right.
thing, dude. I would do that probably.
Oh,
but-
Jesus. All right, man. Well, we're gonna let you go, bud. We try to get one more calling, but hey, appreciate you, man. Enjoy your golf tomorrow, dude.
Oh yeah, I will.
Get the best balls, man.
Hell yeah. Swing hard,
yeah.
Scotty.
Yes. Swing hard.
All right.
Take care, bud.
Later, dude.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, man.
Dude, if somebody had like a golf channel, like a TikTok or something, they should just call it Swing Hard.
Swing hard, dude.
That'd be a good one. Come on.
Those
Live
deep,
on the
deep
edge.
strokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Heavy.
Heavy strokes.
Heavy.
That sounds like a fucking porn name, old Heavy Strokes over here.
Heavy stroker.
God damn it. We got time for one more quick call if you guys want to, somebody wants to call. I see a couple people talking about chiming in real quick. We got
Come on, Peyton, call on in.
Peyton,
you know you want
Flex. There's somebody over there that's got to call in. What do you acrylic nails? I know Whitney's having a debate.
Oh yeah,
on
she's
acrylic
having
nails.
she's saying at what age is it appropriate for your girls to have acrylic nails?
I don't know if my oldest has had acrylic nails. I don't think so. She's got her nails done for sure. I don't know if they were like the cheap kind of kid nails. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
What is going on?
What's
What is going on?
Not much. How are you doing?
Living the dream.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
Yep.
Not much going on here. I was told to call in, so I'm calling in.
Okay. I'm down. I'm here for it.
I have.
And somebody else is trying to call right now. You beat them to it. I love it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So I, for the first time, have a question.
Okay.
And I figured since there's a lot of ball talk happening,
Sorry.
a lot of balls
Hey.
being spread around in
You
the
know.
conversation,
Yep.
which is
Balls.
fine. Keep it going.
It's always a part of life.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
We all have them. Well,
It's a
we
part
do.
of
Not
life.
all of us.
We do.
Beautiful. Okay, so there's this. I I don't know, you probably haven't seen it yet, but there's this like trend TikTok, Instagram reel going on about the Poseidon kiss. Have you guys heard of that?
I've heard of it, but I
Kiss.
cannot remember what
Nope.
it is.
Okay.
No, what is that?
So, what do you do, men? This is a question for all men.
Okay.
What do you do when you sit down and you have to go poo?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with your balls, with your dick and balls? People say that sometimes it can kiss the top of the water in the toilet bowl. Is that true?
Sometimes.
Dude,
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
if you're
It'll,
a friend
it'll
Flat Earth Al, yes, it would.
Yeah.
He's got some very long balls.
So are you talking about the balls touching the water
Yeah,
or
right.
the tip of the dick
Yeah.
touching the water?
Dude, I
Well,
say
I
it
never
splashes in
thought-
the water
so,
like a
like-
happy
like
fish.
a happy
You know what I
fish.
mean?
Yeah, that's an old line right there.
The comments on all of these videos is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because some guys will be like, "You're giving us way too much credit because nothing is hitting anything.
Yeah.
Like we don't got to do anything." And then some guys are like, "Oh no, I just let it hang. I let it,
Yeah.
I let it just swim in
Yeah,
there for a
cool
bit."
down the
you know?
balls, you know.
I mean, I
Give it
just
a little,
I feel like
temperature.
if your unit is in the water, then you are
Yeah.
in the wrong business.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
so
Yeah.
okay, so if your dick is hanging in the water, definitely
Yes.
you're like you need to pursue a different kind of
Career
money
path.
making
Right.
here.
Yeah. Only
Or
fans.
if you're
Well, I mean,
if your
porn
balls,
stars gotta like take shits too.
that's
that.
true. But if your balls are just hanging in the water,
Yeah.
that's,
old.
That's weird.
You're old. You know,
It's something
But,
that comes
like,
with age, dude. Or you live in
do
Texas because
you-
of your droopy balls.
depends on the toilet too, though. It
Do
depends
you
on the
like
toilet
just like
too.
some guys are like, "Nah, I just like throw it over my shoulder," or
No,
like,
no.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
You just put it on the porcelain, like on the upper lip. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
put your
just put it,
junk
or
on
like
the top.
put it on your leg.
No.
Or like one guy was like, "I'll get like toilet paper, and then I put the toilet paper like underneath like my ball and my taint,
Okay.
and then I just let it sit, and it's like, what do you,
But
do
that's
you
gonna
hold
get
it,
wet.
and then with the other?"
Yeah, that's a weird.
Wait, they tuck
That is
toilet
weird.
paper under their balls?
That's like too much work. That's a lot of work. That's too much thinking.
Or-
It's overthinking. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's not an issue. I will just say that. I don't
Yeah.
think that most men have the issue. Now, I will say this. My grandfather, he passed away.
saggy balls.
Rest his soul, right? When I went to his house many years ago, I was probably like 15. My grandpa Lee, right? He was the man of all men, dude. And I go into his bathroom. I hadn't been in there for a long time, but I went into his, bathroom out in his bedroom. Like somebody was in there.
Okay, yeah.
And I go in there and I'm like, what the fuck is this? He had one of those like 4-inch risers, right?
On the
seat.
Oh.
And so it was like a riser with the toilet seat on top, and I had to like jump.
Because
he had a throne,
Yeah,
dude.
so I had to jump on this thing, and then when you shit on it, it fucking splashes.
Just
'cause
kerplunks
it's
and
got a
then-
lot of
Oh,
fucking
wow.
height. So I came out and I was like, Grandpa, what in the world is this? Like, why? And he's like, my balls, they're always in the water. And so he, yeah. So he,
Oh my god.
yeah, and he was a very old man, and I'm sure that gravity takes control. I would argue that old underwear is not the same kind of underwear.
Dude, I feel like if your balls are hanging in the water, you got a good like 8-9 inch hangers.
Well, here's the thing. Think about this. I'll ask you. You're asking
Yeah.
about balls, okay? So I'm going to ask you about women. Like I think this is reality. Back in the
Wow.
day. No, hear me out.
This is reality.
Hear me out. Women back in the day, like with bras, right? They weren't the same thing, especially way back in the day. And like, if you were the kind of person who does not wear bras, I feel like I've noticed, that like they hang lower and lower, and they just kind of they hang. You know what I'm saying? Like they just start
Yeah,
getting longer.
boobs.
And that
Boobs
is the
get-
same
yeah.
with balls, right? So if everything's all compact all the time and held up, they're probably not going to be
Gravity
as
is your enemy.
yeah. So if you go like underwearless and you're free
Yeah, well,
balling
no,
it,
that's what the whole thing is like if you wear whitey tighties like that tight underwear,
Yeah.
you don't get the droopage later in life. But
'Cause
if you
then-
wear like boxers or loose pants like sweatpants all day,
oh yeah,
you might get some
that
danglers.
kind of makes sense, I guess, huh?
it does make
Because
sense.
then like
See,
you
that's-
don't
that's-
have the
But
support.
that's wrong, though. That's wrong. So
That's
for
wrong.
women, actually, it's better for us if we don't wear bras. It's
Really?
not good to have that underwire. It's not good to have that. That's what I've been told. And luckily for me, I'm a part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, so
Okay.
I'm like, I don't really, like, I'm fine. But
I just
yeah, I've heard that it's really good for you not to wear a bra, but
Well, it
I
says
don't know.
that.
I think there's
Okay,
different, like,
There's two different things. So
Is it
ends
good
from,
for
like,
you?
the balls and the tips.
Is it good for you, or does it prevent like the sag?
I think it.
No,
may
I
be
think
good
it's
for
when you exercise, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like if you got some gigantic boobs and you're bouncing those
Mhm.
things like going up and down, you're like stretching them
I
with
don't-
each
I
down
don't think-
stroke.
I don't think that's
You
a
know what I
thing.
mean?
I don't know. I don't think it's like fucking
Like,
silly
it's
putty,
like-
Greg.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like
It's like
silly putty.
men
That's not
jumping
how
up
that
and down
works.
and letting our balls just like
Nah.
force down. You know?
I just
But I also think the skin is completely different around the ball sack than it
Probably.
is around boobs.
probably.
So
Yeah.
I think it's
yeah,
a little
boobs
bit more
can't
like
shrivel up when it's
stretchy
cold outside.
there.
Well, I guess they can a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's different. It's a little bit
It
different,
is.
boys.
I feel like
the
I think
boobs
that,
and
like the
balls.
ball skin is definitely thinner.
Is a thinner skin. But what's
Yeah,
weird is when
much
it's really
thinner.
cold, it gets like an armadillo. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It,
true.
it gets like rugged. You know, it's
You
just,
know, like those roly polies,
Yeah.
those little potato bugs.
Yeah,
that's
like
kind of
that.
what it's like.
Here's my thing, though. I'll say this about the whole like. Listen, I've heard many people say that bras are better not to be worn. At least there's certain bras that are better for women. But growing up around hippies and like Portland culture, you know, and stuff, and there's a lot of braless women in Portland. There are absolutely a lot of bra.
Mhm.
All I can tell you is just the eyesight, the eye test. I'm like, those things are generally very long. You know what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah, you got
women.
the long breasts.
and-
I think that's just something in the Portland water. I think that they
Yeah.
just have gross, hippie, long titties.
Yeah, that
Well,
might be.
You
I
know,
mean,
I
that
just
is-
think that's the way they are.
It could be.
That
Could
is
be.
definitely a percentage.
Or it's like the
Yeah.
people that have long boobs just want them to be long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, I
it's
think
just-
there is a
So they're
correlation.
like they just want to show it off.
yeah, that.
But-
Well,
Yeah,
that's not
there-
showing
if
off.
you like, if you got a chart and you did like a correlation line of like armpit hair and titty length,
yeah.
I bet you it would be one to
Oh
one,
yeah.
all the way up.
And I really
Oh,
don't think
that's
it's
maybe.
it's never a good look showing off, because you said showing off. It's never a good look to like pick them up and then set them
Oh,
on a
yeah.
table. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing you're sitting at a diner and you see the old woman. She has to like
Pop them up.
fucking get them
One,
up here.
one at
and-
a time.
Yeah, she's gotta get them around the pancakes. You know, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
But
No, I
yeah.
guess not. But
No.
I mean, how did we go from
Balls.
men sitting on toilets to tits?
Well, because I feel like it's all the human body.
it's all the same.
It's all
Yeah.
the human body.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
the same.
It's
it-
true.
So, and,
I mean,
and
you
this is 3 guys against 1 woman right now, so
We
that
ha-
makes total
we
Well,
have to
sense.
defend
you
ourselves.
can't talk about balls and then not also talk
Well,
about.
no, see, it's not that you were just talking about balls. You were talking about drooping balls and toilets, which is just, I for me,
Well, droopiness in general.
yeah. The only time that water ever gets on my balls is when you flush sitting down, and you get that little
Oh.
splash, that little.
Sometimes
Yeah,
that's
dude,
nice.
That's the
terrible.
real
It's
Poseidon
gross.
kiss. You know what I'm saying? When it's like when it's going like,
That's like a
Oh, yeah.
Poseidon tornado, dude.
Yes,
or like
yes.
when you got the turd that comes out and then it's like just short enough
Oh,
to
that's
make
the
a make a
worst.
splash.
that's the worst. When it hits you right in the hole, and you're like, wow, that's a bidet right
Yeah.
there. Fucking all right, dude.
Yeah.
The natural bidet.
But
you know?
I think though the Poseidon kisses also could be if your
Oh no.
dick and tip of the PP is like touching the inside of the porcelain bowl.
Oh, that's normal. I feel like that's
yeah,
kind
I
of
like how
sometimes-
you
yeah,
said-
that does happen.
I like
That's
how
pretty
you said dick and the tip of the pee.
yeah.
The tip of the PP.
I actually do that when if I 'cause
Speaking like a wise ancient.
yeah.
The tip of the one's PP.
I'm gonna say dick initially,
poison.
but then I'm gonna go. Okay, I can't. I gotta say pee.
We just had 3rd grade verbiage here. I will tell you, I don't like going to the bathroom in public places. I know, Greg, you don't care at all, right? But I definitely don't like it if I don't have to do
Well,
it.
Yeah, I
so
don't-
I will never go shit in a porta potty.
Oh,
that
that's
just
true.
won't happen
Oh,
unless
yeah.
like I really
No.
gotta go.
But I will say this, like when you go to a bathroom, you have to do the business, sit down, right? Like
Yeah.
I always wad some paper and I wipe that shit down.
For sure.
I'm talking about not because usually you have that open front on the men's seats, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But then you got the actual bowl, and that's where the dirt is. You know what I'm saying? That's where the pubes collect. That's where the
Yeah.
fucking
In the bowl.
and like right where the bowl comes down up and the seats open.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
and the seats open.
So
in the
I have to
front,
wipe
yeah.
that shit down because I'm like, man, how many dicks have touched this thing?
I
No-
definitely
no,
wipe
thank you.
that part down. Like I do one swipe around
Yeah.
the bowl. If it's
Yeah.
messy, I obviously make a couple.
I do.
But then I make a round around the toilet seat, and then I kind of scrub the middle a little
Yep,
bit.
I hawk 2 on that bitch. You know what
Dude,
I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. You gotta spit shine that. thing, you know what I mean?
You gotta do what you gotta
But
do.
have you guys ever so Peyton? Sometimes when we
Yeah.
go up to a urinal, I'll see pubes
Uh-huh.
on top of the urinal.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, How'd
my
that thing
God.
get up there?
Oh yeah, they
Like, 'cause
gotta
it's
be.
literally like up to my chest or something.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they gotta be like scratching vigorously.
No, you know what it is. I actually saw this in my work. No joke. The guy that I work with was like, he was using the bathroom, and I came in and he started using the bathroom, and he's just like, man, look at all these fucking pubes up here. And I'm like, I wasn't looking at his dick, but I was looking over like, whoa, dude, that's a lot of pubes. And I think it's when guys are holding their dick, and they're peeing.
Yeah.
And they get that pubes in their fingers and shit, and they pull up, and they go to flush the toilet, and they all fucking sprinkle down like a
dude. I mean, like,
seasoning,
how
bro.
hairy?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? There's some hairy
I mean,
balls,
you don't like
man.
trim
There
that?
is some hairy fucking shit out there.
Dude,
for
there's
sure.
people, man. There
Yeah,
are
I
people.
think this happens with women as well. I mean, there will be pubes all over the like toilet seat, and it's just like, are you that like?
It's an aggressive wiping,
you-
is what it is, dude. That's some like aggressive.
Or they just
upstroke.
fall out, dude. They
Sometimes,
just fall out
sometimes
like
they're
feathers.
just ready to leave.
They fall like
Exactly.
it turned
Just
into a
they're ready
butterfly.
to go.
Yeah.
Shedded its old skin.
It's like your shower's full of hair too. We're just losing hair all
That's
over our
true.
bodies
But
constantly.
what is it like?
Yeah.
Pubes just have this like distinct, like texture and look that's just so
Yeah, they're
gross, man.
disgusting.
It's
Yeah.
like
I mean-
wiry. You know what I mean? It's just not
Like
a good
because technically, like beard hair is also pubes,
thing. It is kind of.
It
but
is,
it's not
it's
the same.
facial
It's not
pubes.
the same.
It is, but
It's like
it's
a
pretty
different.
same. It's pretty similar.
no, it's not pretty same.
but beard
Like,
hair is pretty gross.
You could go to a toilet seat, and if you've seen a beard hair on a toilet,
yeah,
it doesn't look the same as a dick pube.
but it's usually a little straighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get those curly
It
cubes.
looks
on the
cleaner.
old- But you just know that was sitting on a ball sack or a vagina.
Yeah, if
lip,
you see
know
a
what I mean?
curly hair on a toilet seat,
Yeah.
you're me like, come on, man.
Yeah, usually I'll
Yeah,
just
come
I'll just
on.
give it the little blow it off, like I'll watch that thing float around, dude. Oh
Oh.
god. Yeah,
That's-
man.
The weird thing is that
Hmm.
it happens in hotels. I've noticed. So I have been in so many hotels,
Yep.
and there's always that like one black pube in the bed.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter
in the
like what
bed?
if I go to like if I go to a really nice hotel, it's like where is it? Let me look
Man,
for it. Oh, there it
No
is.
way.
Don't-
Like
Every
they don't
hotel.
change the sheets.
Yeah, every hotel.
Peyton,
Yeah.
don't say that because I've
Yeah.
never actually even looked that hard at the
Yeah.
beds.
Oh, you'll find it.
'Cause
I've
now-
seen this, the lights
Oh,
will be
no.
out.
You
Now,
gotta
if
look
I go
in
to a
the bed.
hotel, guaranteed I'm gonna like, okay, Peyton said, where's the pube?
Yep, that's
Chris is gonna bring a
what
a
that
black
is.
light and everything.
That is Guadalupe giving
No,
you her
never
treat.
bring
You
a
know what I'm
black
saying?
light.
Because-
And I try not to think about hotel rooms like too. I can't do that because I'm in a hotel room like a different hotel every night. But it was the bed. I do try to like examine that just for like
Yeah.
bugs and stuff, and I'm always
Mm.
like, oh, there's the pube. Oh, there it is, and I
'Cause
just sort of be like, hey there's my friend,
Sometimes
and then just like get a Kleenex. And I
just-
try not to think about it. I'm like, that's funny.
you just
There
gotta
it
shut
is.
the lights off and jump in and just
Yeah, because when we came
know?
over here to look for
You gotta
houses,
cozy up with the pube.
when we came over here to shop
Keep
around
it
for
warm.
houses, we stayed at a pretty shitty hotel when we
Oh,
come over
yeah.
here the first time.
yeah. The first time we did
like
not
there
pick a
was
good one.
mold in
Yeah.
my room.
Yeah, it was rough.
Oh no.
So I can only
Yeah.
imagine what the fuck was in my bed.
Oh, there's shit in that bed.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
there was shit
you
in that
had yeah.
I just,
The
you know,
physical
it's like that with a lot of shit in life. You know, like a public pool. Like, you know that shit's filled with piss.
Oh, for sure.
But you're fucking blunk and dunking in. You're like, yeah, fun. You know, you just have to
spin it out like a fountain.
Yeah. Look at me. Yeah, and that's the thing.
There's
is
probably
you,
shit particles
You have
in
to
there.
put that shit in the back of your brain. You have to be like, listen.
You can't think about
No,
that
I'm
stuff.
just enjoy the water on your skin and just think that
Yeah.
it's fucking crystal clear, fucking river water. It's not. It's
if
full
you
of piss.
if you think that small forever, you'll never have a good time.
Never. You got to just jump
That's
in.
right.
You just give your sheets a quick, and then just jump in and
Yeah.
just think of heaven. You know what I'm saying? It's just perfect. No pubes.
Flex says that he sleeps
Well,
standing up in
But
hotel
now I
rooms.
look at it as like a comfort thing. Like, where's the pube?
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
is it?
Oh, so you collect them. That's what you're doing. You have like a book.
Yeah, she has a jar.
Comfort
Yeah.
thing.
She's
I have
like,
a
this
whole
is
baggie full.
Hilton's number.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the double
She has-
pube Hilton.
Yeah.
She
She has them
dates
in
them.
little
She
sample
had
baggies.
name brand
Yeah,
pubes. going
August
on.
9th, right
Yep.
here. This is a great one.
Oh,
This was
boy.
a 3-incher. This was
Oh.
a really
I got this one from Holiday.
mature
Look
pubic
at this.
hair. Yeah.
This
Holiday.
one's long.
This is Holiday. This is the red roof. This one has crabs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This one's
Yeah, I don't
This
collect
one's the smelly
postcards,
smiley
but I
one.
do
It
collect
stinks.
pubes.
Yeah, that's that. Well, hey, man, there are people that collect pubes. I'm sure.
There probably is.
There's
I'm
people that
sure.
collect the fingernails and pubes is for sure. And I bet you
Oh, for sure.
those women, they're losing money because they can get on, OnlyFans. They could sell those pubes, probably get
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
bucks. I guarantee it. A couple bucks out of those things. You
Oh
get a
yeah,
little baggie
you
of
can
pubes. some
fart
guy,
in a jar and like get thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
And if you already have a
I'm-
following, like we talked about a long time ago, when back on the old show, Partner American,
Yep.
how who was it? Gwyneth Paltrow was selling like the vagina candles and
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guap.
Yeah.
Was it
yeah.
or goop?
Squab.
Goop.
Goop. That's what it was. Yeah.
Terrible name for a vagina
Yeah.
candle. My
Like,
Terrible.
and I guarantee she sold a bunch of those things.
Yeah, we have a new candle coming out. It's called Smegma. You know what I mean? It's just
Oh God.
Remember?
it just smells like
Immediately
cheese
buy.
and dick sweat, dude.
Immediate purchase.
Yeah. It's called Prepuce.
From under.
It's called Poseidon's Kiss.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's the thing is like the Smegma candle, the wick actually is a resemblance of pubic hair.
Yeah, it's a
it
pubic hair,
spins
yeah.
up on the top,
It's
and
curly.
yeah, it smells like burnt hair as you fry it. Dude, it's
Oh,
great, man. I
fuck.
love it.
Oh
That's
my
so
god!
fucking
Or like
gross.
instead of having flowers in the wax, you just have pubes. In
Yeah,
the
that's
wax.
what it is, dude.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they burn off with the wick, and it's effervescent. We'll
Yes.
just put it
It's
that
got a
way.
weird resemblance to marble.
Yeah, and you could put that in any husband, wife, and husband. They're put in the room. They light that thing, and the woman comes in and be like, "Man, take a shower," and you're like, "That's the candle,
That's the
baby."
candle.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
Ooh,
pheromones,
yeah.
it's a
baby.
scent that all wives know
Pheromones.
all
Does
too
that make
well.
you want to fuck?
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Oh wow. Okay.
You like this dirty? You know, I'm done.
You
We're
put
getting
on
back to the 9-inch nail, Chris.
I want to fuck you like a candle.
Oh
I'm
God.
coming in here, baby.
God damn it, dude. Okay, that's enough of that
Oh
shit.
my god!
Well, hey, I'm glad you called. That was a fun question.
Yeah,
actually.
thanks, man.
Yeah, good
I
time.
miss,
Well,
I miss
you know,
balls. and
it's a little
balls.
dirty, but I knew it would go in
No.
a good direction.
We're
and it did.
we're immature at heart, and so it's been a while since we've had a good ball conversation. I'd say a couple years.
I love
arguably.
it.
Yeah, I know.
But those are my kind of conversations.
All right.
So glad
Hell
I
yeah.
could provide.
We'll take a poll. Out of all the men, how many of you have had your balls in the toilet bowl? Danielson, I guarantee, is one. And then I'd say, how many women have noticed a couple inches of length after not wearing bras for a week? That would be a good poll.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
For a week?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think for a week would give some good length.
Inches? No, not
Yeah.
inches.
Maybe
dude.
a couple of years.
I think
bro.
after a week, if you're
Yeah.
sagging inches, you got
Well,
problems.
listen,
going
if you're like in that mid grade, probably not. But I'm saying if you
No.
you got a heavy top build, I think that weight,
Oh.
I feel like that would be proficient as a week. That's a weight.
I don't think so, dude.
Oh, really? Like some weighted
Yeah.
ones? You don't think that's gonna over
We're,
a
I mean,
week?
we're not fucking dealing with
No,
like
because
bag.
then they would be all the way down to their toes by the time they're like.
Well, they can only
50.
go so far. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
no,
That's like saying, like, if you got a belly on you, and
Yeah.
you see it droop over a week, like, does it? You think your belly's gonna be drooping down that
Well,
low?
I mean,
No,
but the
I mean
belly's
we're not,
always-
we're not dealing with bags of sand or something here.
Yeah, well, some cases maybe, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's
I
some
don't know.
heavy bowling balls out there. Just saying. I don't know.
Well, right on, Peyton. Thanks
Yeah.
for calling in.
All right.
That was,
Take care of yourself,
Good
Peyton.
times.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't.
All right,
right,
we'll
take
talk to
All
you
right,
later.
guys.
oh yeah.
Okay,
Peace.
bye.
Dude, we have to have like a bathroom etiquette segment again.
Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
We haven't done that in a long time. We have to revisit.
I
that.
think they should do a study at Harvard where they take men with no underwear and women with no bras and see who gets the most length over a course of
Oh.
a month. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you it's the balls.
balls
I bet
would
it's the
probably
balls.
win.
I bet you the balls. I feel like that skin's
Yep.
too
Because
fucking light.
It's too light. It's too thin.
Yep. Anyways, Greg, Chris, you guys are rad.
Good show, guys.
Thank you for the calls, folks.
Great show.
Awesome questions. And we will see you on a Monday.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Peace.